Welcome back. So today again, as promised, we're gonna look at a new product from Amazon. Again, we could look at this product that deals with, well, I'm not saying odors. It deals with odors, but what we are looking at here is a device that might be very good for dealing with some molds. I'm not gonna say that it's as effective as the other videos that I'm recommending would be the ozone gas generator. Much cheaper the ozone gas generators are. You could find a link in the bio for the ozone gas generator. Of course, ozone gas creation. O3 gas, that's the ozone molecule, has a big caveat. You don't want to breathe this in, so you need to be out of your house as soon as you turn it on. Close up your rooms, let it run for 30 minutes, get out of the place, leave the house maybe an hour or two, get back in and open all the windows as much, let air circulate, still go back out. Remember, you gotta remove your pets if you are running a ozone gas generator, and of course you could leave the cockroaches inside because that could help break them down too. It's O3 gas is quite good at killing molds and cleaning the house in terms of the air based on how the technology works. Not scientifically proven, but a lot of anecdotal notes, a lot of users, including the hotels, they know about this technology. And it's very cheap on Amazon. Again, click the link or watch the video from yesterday, which is found somewhere up here or somewhere down there. Now today we're going to look at the one that you install in the ceiling, and this is more like an air purifier device from Panasonic, and it does have some of the mold powers to help, but this one is a technology that really does a very beautiful job in keeping at least the odors away, because I can't tell you about pollen, dander and dust. We don't have much of that in my area, and it's a filter air purifying device, so it is filterless. It does not have components to change. You install it in the roof. It runs with electricity, your regular US or 110, or we say 110 electricity. That the issue is, in the Caribbean, if you buy this, you have to get a small converter to go to the frequency of 60 hertz. We in the Caribbean do use 120, but it is 50 hertz in my country, so I learned that lesson the hard way. But fortunately, I had a device that could be converting the electricity, so I have it working, but it's not fully installed simply because can't install it on the frequency of the current at this point in time. But that is changing as time goes by. We would get solar electricity, which would be, you don't care, solar electricity would run on 60 or 50 hertz. Once you are running from your solar inverter, you could flip to 60 hertz. And in the Caribbean, we generally buy things from the US. It's easier to buy from the US than from England, so these things are becoming a no-brainer for us now. So this device, quite expensive as you could see, but it's a long-lasting device that you generally would stick into your roof, and there it would do a job. So you stick it in the roof like a real air filter, and what it does, pulls in the air. So with the circulation of the air, it pulls in the air, and of course with the air you have virus, you have nanoparticles, you have those mold and other things that you cannot see with your eye. And what this is doing is using not O3, so it's not an ozone generator. It's using this particle that Panasonic seems to have called NanoeX or NanoeX, and that binds just like the O3 gas. The O3 gas is binding with these things and giving up one of its O to those things like the mold and the virus, and that is now, that O is kind of in decapitating the mold and the virus with the ozone gas. With this technology, what is happening here, we are seeing the virus and those other particles. It's just virus they have in the photo. I guess that's the major focus, binding there like a free radical, binding there with the NanoeX. So this machine provides the NanoeX, and what you have is a production of H2O, right? And that's H2O in its liquid form, so in a gas form. So you don't have water dripping, but you have, the creation of water molecules. And the virus, of course, is, as they say, inhibited. So that's what they are advertising. For I don't know, I can't tell you if this is gonna work, or if it's working, what I'm saying is gonna be good for, or what I'm saying it's good for the odor. I do have this where you have a lot of odors with closed house, and you the mold machine, or the oxygen gas machine, is very good for the mold. But when you have this situation, you would definitely realize you have a very good situation. When you have this one, you would realize this one does a wonderful job, and it's continuous because you switch it on with a regular switch, and you have it working as a light bulb. So you could put this in your bathrooms. If your bathrooms are like in your bedroom area, you have your private bathroom, you could have one there to help remove. Hotels should be looking at that also. Most hotels are like a big room with a bathroom, and this is gonna be useful to install. So these are the things that should be used in the development, so the breeze or the clean air is circulated and pulled back out in terms of the design of the hotel. So they have claimed, again, I am just advertising here, let me be very clear, because I only could tell you the odors is just a wonderful night and the situation with this thing. 15 minutes to 20 minutes, you could smell the difference. And but I can't say if it kills the bacteria, because I don't have the instruments to prove that. I can't say it would kill the mold. Whether the allergens, pollen, dust, and other hazardous substances. But deodorizing effect, I am certain about that. So if you are looking for something that is like this for your excellent home, and you want to make sure that you have clean, pure air, and of course I have to say, maybe remove the bacteria and molds continuously without running something like odor-free gas, which could lead to issues if you are in your home and an odor-free gas machine is running. It's not something that you would do if you are running your odor-free gas. You leave your home and you put yourself in a position where you're out for an hour to let it run, and then let it breeze out the house, your pets included. But this one, of course, is not odor-free gas. It is safe, and it is something that you want to install and have there, switch on with a switch, and move on. Again, the one thing for Caribbean people, be careful if you buy this. You have to know that you need a frequency converter, 60 hertz to 50 hertz. That's US 60 hertz. We are in the Caribbean, we generally use 50 hertz. So if you do not have knowledge of this, do not go ahead and purchase this until you speak to your electrical support service provider, asking them how you could get this, or find this same product in its 60 hertz form. Thank you for viewing, and hope you are keeping your air clean and keeping your life in beautiful tip top shape. See you around.